Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Planning for Reality, and welcome to August week 3 cash stuffing video. Before we start, I want to thank everyone that has been subscribing, welcome new subscribers, and thank everyone that has continued to support me in my journey. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to everyone that has been ordering from my Etsy store. I really appreciate the extra support, and I hope you are loving the products you are receiving. So today I don't only have money from my work income, because last week I received a childcare subsidy benefit, a lump sum amount for the past financial year, and I did put a poll on Instagram, and it was almost 50-50 when it came to paying off debt and getting ahead on bills. And I had a few that suggested we do sinking funds, boost up some of our sinking funds. So this money here is partially my income. Some of it is, and the rest of it is what was left from the childcare benefit subsidy payment. So I made a big payment towards the majority of the money that I got. I paid it towards my electricity bill debt. I did make a small extra payment to Zip Pay because I know it's not a huge difference. I think I made about $100, but I just wanted to add something to it. My focus is the electricity this month. So this is what was left, and you will see that I will be adding some to sinking funds, some to bills. So I just wanted to give everything a little bit of love. So let's see how much we've got. We've got 51, 52, 53, $300 in $50 notes. And I think we need the calculator this time because I haven't handled this much money in a really long time. So 300, and then we'll do the tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. So 200 in tens. And we'll quickly fix these up. It doesn't really bother me, but it's nice to have it all the same way. It just more aesthetically pleasing for the viewers and also for me. So we'll just quickly put them all the correct way. Okay, and then in $5 notes, we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 70. So plus 170, so we have 670. That does not seem right, but it is what it is. I think some of this is supposed to be my grocery money. It's not supposed to be that much. Okay, so I think what I'll do is, just to be safe and not run out of groceries, I will take this 50 and put it out. And if it's left at the end of the week, we will re-add it in. But it's not supposed to be that much. Because I went to the bank and withdrew for the stuffing, for my groceries, for fuel, so it kind of all got jumbled up. And while I was there, I did get a few things for the house, so grocery shopping wise, but it's okay. Hopefully we can manage. Okay. Alrighty, so let's get into our binders, and we will always start with the purple binder. And for electricity, now I'm confused with the amounts because of that $50. So I think what I'm going to do is I will give this one here 160, and then if there's money at the end, I will come back. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, and 60. And we'll see how we go with that. So we'll add a 50. Oh, not just 150, 3 50s. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And we also need a 10. Okay. So now electricity has 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 50, 6, 70, 90, 710, 730, 750. Okay. So my goal is to get to 1,200 by the time the bill is issued, but even if I get to it, I don't think it's going to be enough. So we'll just keep adding to it. Rates will give 42 so that we can be at week 2. So we can tick this one off and color in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what we'll do is we'll grab 4 10s. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now that has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, which is correct. Yes, is what I need to be at. I hope you're all doing well, having a great week so far. Water. We only need 20 to get to our target goal for this week. So we will do that. We will add 20 and see if we've hit our goal. So right now I'm just putting in the minimums and then I'll come back if I've got extra at the end. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 20. So I'm on track with water now. I need to add some to some of my sinking funds. That's why, like, some of them haven't got any money at all. Sometimes feels stressful, like I don't have the money for this, or I can't do this. They're all at 0. PO box, we'll give 5 because I believe we are on track with this one. So 5 makes 20, 45, 50. Okay, and this one needs 180 by March, so I have plenty of time for that. Subscriptions, I'm actually going to give 10 because I'm trying to save for my Amazon annual, and then once that's done, I want to save for possibly changing over some of my other subscriptions to annuals. So I'm giving it 10. Now it's got 20, 35, 40. And Amazon, I think it was $79 that they withdrew. So $80 we need to save there first. And then we can jump ahead with all of this and start with car registration. And car registration, we're going to give it 30 and finish off this row. So I guess we could put the 20 back and take the 50. So now it's got 51, 52, 53, 54, 5500, which is great. I have a $900 goal for the year. I won't use the 900 when it's time to re-register in October. I'm only going to go for 6 months because my car is not reliable, and then I will start to build it up again. New tires. Sorry, that's the beeping from my washing machine. New tires, I'm going to give 10, and that's the same with this one. I slowed it down because I believe I'm going to have to get a new to me car. So now new tires has 51, 52, 50, to 60, 75, 80. I originally had a $400 goal there, but I needed to slow it down and focus on some other stuff. Car maintenance will be 5. So 20, 30, 5, 45, 55. Now in car maintenance. These purple binders, I still have some left. They're available on my Etsy if you're interested. And I'm selling them as packs with envelopes. And you can choose the style envelope that you want. This one here, I think I'm going to finish this one and color another one. So I'll give it 30. And what we'll do is we'll add the 20 and the 10. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So now it's 20, 40, 55, 65, 75, 80. And once I'm sorted with my debts and my bills, I really will be focusing on this one here. New car. I don't think I'm going to be able to save in time to buy one. I really, really don't want to do finance and have more debt and have that stress. But at the same time, I can't stay without a car. I have school kids. I have work. I don't have anyone that I can rely on for groceries, for anything. I need to have a car to continue to run things smoothly. I looked at public transport and it just doesn't make sense to get a high schooler on one bus, the primary school, get them to school, and I would travel with them because I just wouldn't feel comfortable sending them on their own. And then the bub to childcare would be a different bus than getting to someone to get me around with work, so I could travel, accompany a different employee in their car if that's a worst case scenario. But to get all of that done before the school bell rings, it's just not practical. And to also have to come back and do that in the afternoon. And then also getting food and things like that. So I want to try my best to delay getting a car as much as I can, so that I could continue to save. This may have to eventually go to a down payment or like the first deposit payment if my car stops, but it's not worth it to repair my car. So my car, the mechanic said to me the amount of money that I need to repair my car, which is about $4,000 or $5,000, and then I would need new tires at $400, and that's what they can see now when they're pulling apart the parts and the engine and whatnot. They may have to change more things. So we could be going upward from $5,500, and I could get a car for about a 7-seater car for about $12,000 to $15,000 used. So it doesn't make sense to waste, you know, repair the car and then I won't be able to even sell it for that much. It's better to sell it for parts or scraps and buy a car. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so fuel buffer now has 5, 10, and 15. License and fines, we're giving 5. And I'm comfortable just adding 5 to fuel buffer and licenses every week, because these are just backup kind of money. So now it's got 10, 15, 25, 35. But I did mention in a previous video that once I finish the license tracker, I'll be starting a fines tracker, because I know fines can get really expensive. Car emergency, I'm going to skip. I'm not going to start those new categories maybe until I have the electricity bill sorted. So we're done with the purple binder for now. And we'll start in the pink one. I'll quickly have a sip of the coffee. All right. emergency, I think I'm going to give it 10. So 5 and 10 going in there. And now emergency has 51, 20, 40, 50, 65, 75, 175. And this one we will just keep adding to. There is no limit or no end goal. It's just something that I'm going to keep adding to. Doesn't matter how much it gets to. Just in case. I thought about just in case and sick day fund. I saw Vicky Plants. Hi Vicky. I love watching your videos, and I saw that she had an envelope saving for holidays when it comes to her overtime pay, because she won't be getting that. So I won't be getting paid if I take a day off. I have the sick day fund for when I am sick, but what happens when it's school holidays and I need to take more days off? I need money for that time. So once this one is complete, that's something I'm going to start to save for as well. So we're here on YouTube, the cash stuffing community. We inspire each other. We give each other ideas. Sometimes, you know, we might not think of something immediately, but, oh, you know, it's a great idea and it could really help us. So thank you to all of the cash stuffing community for continuing to support each other and sharing your journeys and inspiring and motivating all of us. So I just added 10 to sick day. So I've got 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 125. Completing this tracker would be enough for one sick day, I think. And we will go from there. 5 to debt. I'm paying debt off on the side. This is going to be for extra payments that I'll be able to make later. So 10, 25, 30, 5, 45. I'm hoping to be out of debt completely when it comes to the ones that I shared. My electricity bill, my zip pay, and my 2 other debts. There's a Centrelink one, and there's also another one with a debt collection agency. It's been with them for years. So that one with the debt collection agency, usually you can offer a lump sum amount and close your account, and they usually allow it around end of financial year. So I think I'll keep saving for that time and try to just finish that next June or July. And the other ones, like the electricity and zip pay, I'm paying that every week from my work pay. I'm making an extra payment. Okay, getting ahead. I'm going to give it 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 in getting ahead. And household, I want to boost these up a little, so I think I'll give it 20. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm saving now for whatever breaks down on me first in terms of the house, whatever stops working or needs repairing first. So we've got 50, 70, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10. My street is pretty busy for a work day and during work hours. I'm home early. Appliances, I'm going to give 10. And my dryer stopped working a while back now. I stopped using it and I stopped trying to fix it, but every time I would put the washing in, it just wouldn't dry, and I'd have to return it on, and the water was from the clothes was collecting and dripping. So I stopped trying to figure it out or work it or see if something is moved. But that's not important at all. The important appliances are a fridge and washing machine always. So, and a stove. But I got that replaced from ZipPay money. So that's okay. So oven, stove, washing machine and fridge are the most important. And my fridge has been making funny sounds for the past over a year, but it works great. It still makes everything cold. So we're not buying anything now. We are just saving for it all. Okay, so 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. And say, for example, I have enough money in here to buy a fridge. I won't buy the fridge straight away. I will keep saving until I have enough for both a washing machine and fridge. And then I'll go ahead and buy the fridge, so that if something does happen to the washing machine straight after the fridge, I have the money for it. So it's really whatever stops working first until I'm very comfortable financially. Tech, I'm going to give 5. Did I add 10 in there? Did I add 10? How much was it before? I think I did. We'll find out next week. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50. 20, 40, 55. So I think I need to color in one more icon in this one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So I needed one more icon. Is that right now? Yes. Okay. So new computer, I'm giving 5. And now it's got 10. Just slowly saving for these things. Okay, orthodontics, I want to give it a little bit more than 5. I think I'll give it 10. So 5, 10. And now it's got 20. And retirement, let's also give it 5. And I think once this gets to finish the tracker, I will deposit it into my superannuation account. And now it's got 10. So we'll be able to focus on all of these a little more once I pay off my debts and have and I am on track with my bills and all of that good stuff. Okay, kids. Birthdays. Birthdays, I'm only going to give it 5. I only have the little bub's birthday coming up very, very soon. And then I have a teenager. Oh my God, I threw the marker all the way to the behind the desk. That's okay. So the little baby will be 2. So I need to stop calling him baby the toddler. And their dad wants to chip in or do whatever he wants to, and same with the teenager. So I really don't need to be saving that much for birthdays anymore if dad is going to continue to support around that time, or you know, chip in and want to make it special for the kids. So I still want to be able to do something from my end, but we discussed it, and we don't want the kids to feel like, oh, mum got me this and dad got me something way better or anything like that. So we will discuss and plan it together so that it's from mum and dad regardless of who pays for what. That way the kid doesn't feel like dad can buy me better things or mum can buy me better things. We don't want them to have that thinking or that, that idea. Okay. So here we go, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. and it's good to communicate with your ex-partner about the kids. Everything else in your life is none of their business, but when it comes to the kids, I think it's important to stay in good communication for the benefit of the kids, really. This one I'm actually going to add 30 because back to school, it is August here and we still have until January, but I have 4 school kids and it gets very expensive. Back to school is very expensive for us, so we need to add 30. So we'll do it in 10s, 10, 20 and 30, and that will be one of the focuses after debt as well. So 10, 20, 35, 45, 55. Uniforms, school supplies, and this back to school challenge here is really for school supplies like pencils and notebooks. Then I'll start on the uniforms and things like that. Okay, so that's that binder done. Then we come into this binder. Today every single binder is getting something and it's so exciting for me. So medical, I want to give medical a good amount. What's the date today? I think it's the 21st. I think it's the 21st. It's either the 21st or 22nd. Let me check on the computer. Oh, it's the 21st. So we'll plus, let's do 20. So 10, 15, 20, and now it's got 25. Pharmacy, 10, let's add 10. I did get paid from DoorDasher, $85 I made last week, which I know it's small money, but it's I'm going to be transferring it to my debts, so that would help bring it down a bit as well. So now pharmacy has 10, 15 and 20, and that's why I decided to do DoorDasher as an extra, just to, you know, those little amounts really will add up at the end. And once my debt is paid off and my bills are on track, then that money could go towards saving for different things. I see it as better than sitting at home. While I do have a lot of things to do at home and I'm always busy and have things happening, I feel like during the day I can use that time to make some extra money, and I can catch up on housework, Etsy, studies, and that during the evening. Okay, I think I want to give health extras 10. And this is for glasses, things like that, but I'm not labeling it anything at the moment because we don't know what will come up first. And I think I've mentioned it in every single video, I don't want to be taking money from an envelope it's not for that category. So when I'm making a general envelope, for example, health extras, this could be for so many different things. But if I had named it optical, I would not want to come in here for physio. So I try to keep it general until I am in a comfortable place, then I can expand. Hair care, I'm going to give it 10. $5, $10. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 now in hair care, and that's correct. Self-care will also give 10. And I'm able to do this just from that extra money that I got from the childcare benefits. So 5, 10, 15. But usually these ones are getting skipped. Okay. Fun. I'm not going to do school shoes and clothes yet. Fun. Let's give it 10. And the reason for this is the weather is starting to warm up. So if my kids' friends call them to go to the park or something, I want to have some money to buy them, you know, this extra snacks or to get them there, whatever it is. Holidays is one I want to add to. I'm going to add 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. So 20 and 20 is 40. This is for Christmas, Halloween, all of that stuff. Events and gifts. Wedding season is coming. So it's usually September, October, November, December, all the way through until January, even February. I feel like it's just one wedding after the other or one event after the other. So starting with $5, I think it's better than having 0 in there in case I need to buy a card or I don't know. Okay, so what do we've got left? We've got 50, 5, 60, 5, 70, 5, 80, 5, 90, 90, 90. All right, let's go back to this one. Electricity. We'll give electricity $80 of that 90. Because I want to stick to the 20s, or I'm just going to give it the whole 90 actually, and then we can color half an icon and we can add it again next time. So that's 2, 3, 4 and a half. I think it's better that way because this one stresses me out. So 50. And then all of these 5s. So now it has 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 7, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 800, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 830. Guess it's better than 0. I'm just so nervous about this bill because I saw the predicted amount and I'm not even going to mention it because it freaks me out. But when the bill comes, I will share it with you here if it is that amount, because I feel that that is just, it's so ridiculous that I don't even want to say it out loud. I guess, you know what, I'm just going to say it. The predicted amount is over $2,000. So it's just predicted, so it might not be that. I'm hoping that it's not that. I'm praying, but if it is, I have to deal with it. And then I don't know if it's from the heater or what it's from that gave us such a high electricity amount, or if it's going to be that high. But we will have to deal with it and then look into the future how we can maybe bring the bill down, bring the cost of our expenses down, and also save that extra and be prepared for higher amounts when we didn't know they were coming. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching to the end. I really enjoyed having you, and I'm going to start the trend that everyone else is doing. If you've got to the end, let's add an emoji and let's add a flower, any flower of your choice. I'm starting to see the flowers come up in the gardens around me, and it's a kind of a symbol of happiness. So I hope you enjoyed the rest of your week, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye everyone. Bye for now.